Consider the following statement, following rivers. Which of the following are right bank tributaries of Chambal River? Right bank tributaries of Chambal River are like Kali Sindh, Kali Sindh, and Parvati and Sipra. All are the right bank tributaries of Chambal River. Please remember Kali Sindh, Parvati, and Sipra. Banas is the Banas is the left bank tributary of Chambal River. So Banas theory for it is the left bank tributary of Chambal River. And here a question call you right bank tributaries Sipra, Parvati, and Kali Sindh. And Banas is the Banas is the left bank tributary, and Sindh is not a tributary of Chambal, but the Jamuna it is. Sindh is the tributary of Jamuna, not Chambal. Banas is the left bank tributary of Chambal, and Kali Sindh, Parvati, and Sipra are the Chambal river left bank, right bank tributary. Okay, left bank is Banas, right bank tributary. Next question. Consider the following statements. Soil texture and structure largely determine the water retention properties of soil. Soil texture and structure largely determine the soil retention properties of soil. It is correct. And moisture holding capacity of the soil is inversely proportional to grain size of soil. Moisture holding capacity, so is inversely proportional to the grain size of soil. It is correct. So both are correct. Soil with large grains have coarse texture and fine texture due to small grains in soil. It means more in the dry continent, finer in the texture. So please remember, soils with large grains have coarse texture, and fine texture is due to small grains in soil. It means it means more in the dry content, finer in the texture. Soil is made up of particles and small aggregates. These can be clumped together to form larger aggregates, which are the building blocks of the soil. Soil is made up of particles and small aggregates. These can clump together and to form larger aggregates, which are the building blocks of the soil. Granular structure is best suited for plant growth. Okay, soil is made up of particles and small aggregates. These can be clumped together to form larger aggregates, which are building blocks of the soil. Granular structure is best suited for plant growth. So please remember, consider the following statements. Tamil Nadu receives maximum rainfall in the northeast from the northeast monsoon. Okay, so it is correct. Tamil Nadu, on an average, received deficit rainfall during northeast. On an average, received deficit rainfall during the northeast monsoon in 2017. So it is correct. Tamil Nadu received 9% deficit from this year from northeast monsoon of 32 districts. Only four including Chennai had an excess of 20%, and Ramananthapuram witnessed a deficit of 46% of this year. Though some areas of Tamil Nadu received rainfall from southwest monsoon. Okay, though some area of the Tamil Nadu received rainfall from the southwest monsoon. But most of its rainfall comes from northeast monsoon. Okay, Okay. Consider the following statements with reference to black soils of India. They are poor in nitrogen and humus. No. Sand and silt. Silt, so it is mainly which are correct. Okay. No, sorry, black soils. It is mainly poor, and they are poor in nitrogen and humus. Okay, it is correct. And they have inverted profile. It is correct. But second, sand and silt make more than for 60% of the soil. No, two is wrong. Two is wrong means one and three. B answer. Black soils are poor in nitrogen, humus, and phosphorus. They are rich in iron, magnesium, and aluminium along with lime. Clay makes up to 60 to 62% of soil. Which of the following statements are correct in the context of Wildlife Protection Act 1972? Wildlife Protection 1972, it is mainly so here it extends to the whole India and provides for protection of wild animals and birds. Whole India, it's not. Protection of wild animals, birds, and plants, it's not correct. Second, it has six schedules which gives varying degrees of protection. It is correct. And Schedule 1 and Part 2 and Schedule 2 of Part 2 of Schedule 2, Schedule 1 and Part 2 of Schedule 2 provides absolute protections. Offences under these prescribes the highest potential penalties. The plants in Schedule 6 are prohibited from cultivation and planting. The plants in Schedule 6 are prohibited from cultivating and planting. Okay, it's correct. 2, 3, 4 correct. B correct. Statement 1 is not correct as the Act extends the whole India except the state of Jammu and Kashmir, which has its own Wildlife Act. The second part of the statement is correct. It provides wild protection of wild animals, birds, and plants. Okay, also known that Schedule 1 and Part 2 and Schedule 2 provide absolute protection. Offences under these prescribes the highest penalties. This is listed in Schedule 3 and under Schedule 4 are also protected, but the penalties are much lower. Schedule 5 include the animals which may be hunted. The plants in Schedule 6 are prohibited from cultivated and planting. Some of the common animals, birds which are part of the Schedule 1 are blackback, cheetah, Gangetic dolphin. Some of the common animals and birds which are part of the Schedule 1: blackback, cheetah, Gangetic dolphin, and gaur or Indian bison, and Indian elephant, Indian lion, Indian wild ass, and lion-tailed macaque, pygmy hog come under Schedule 1. Rhinoceros, snow leopard, tiger, crocodile, gharial, and great Indian bustard. Okay, so thank you.